Digital evolution of human language. Human language is the digital evolution of mammalian vocal sign communications, and it continues to evolve toward complexity. Evolution began with the creation of syllables, which contain logical properties of phoneme and mora. Syllables evolved into letters, which are indelible syllables, and into bits, which are interactive syllables. Syllables contain phonemes and mora. A permutation of phonemes gives you an infinite vocabulary. A monosyllable switch creates a complex sentence. This is grammar. Writing makes syllables indelible. Written language is converted into inner speech in the brain of the literate. Thanks to writing, linguistic information is shared across time and space and develops continuously across generations. This is civilization. In monasteries, study monks invented concepts. The meaning of a concept is a set. Bits are interactive syllables that gave rise to computer networks. Keyword searches yield a very large amount of linguistic information that is not guaranteed to be reliable. Its credibility is enhanced by the identification of the author. The contents written by reliable authors are capable of error correction. It is time to think about forward error correction of linguistic information. The digital signal syllables were produced by the vowel-producing vocal tract. The evolution took place in South Africa. Human and languages were born in Africa, but not in the jungle, but in a huge cave facing the ocean. I have been to this beautiful beach twice. The caves are located 20 meters above sea level. It is a warm and comfortable cave with a high ceiling. It is a very beautiful cave with the remains of the hairs and the stalagmites. Australopithecus was born in South Africa 3 million years ago. 300,000 years ago, people began to cook using fire. 130,000 years ago, people started living in caves. Their babies became helpless. For the first year of life, their grandparents became part of the family, and humans became eusocial animals. Eusocial animals kill each other in the same species. By sharing community-specific calls, they identify friends or foe. 74,000 years ago, during the Toba volcanic winter, these calls were discretized, and click consonants were born. It is probable that the stimulation of the tongue produced the development of the mandible to house vowel-producing vocal tract. This is a network of external languages. It is now possible to find the writing of past scientists and philosophers through keyword searches. The accent waveform of the voice is converted into an amino acid sequence in the brain to form the three-dimensional structure of the antigen protein. It is probable that each phoneme has corresponding DNA module. We need the maturation of the B lymphocytes dedicated to a word. A Japanese linguist, Tsutomu Chiba, argues that multiplexing of pitch and stress waveforms is the accent, which has microenergy. The immunologist Yelne said that antigens network with antibodies, antibodies network with antibodies, and the memory is held by B lymphocyte. B lymphocytes are also present in the ventricles of the brain, where they are actively involved in immune responses. Immune cells in the ventricles of the brain include T lymphocytes, which act as regulators, B lymphocytes, which are responsible for the memory of word, cerebrospinal fluid contacting neurons, which send stimuli to the ventricles of the brain, and microglia, which stores the sensory memories along with an index of antigens. A network of these immune cells processes language and builds mechanisms of meaning. The mechanism of complex meanings remain to be elucidated. In our body, amino acid sequences generate proteins, and DNA sequences build memories on the double helix in the nucleus. According to Takao Suzuki, the meaning of a word is the totality of experience and knowledge of a particular individual. It is realized by a circuit of sign reflex in vertebrates. When the word sign is entered, a personal memory is recalled as meaning. The two are connected by the logic of one-to-one reflex. Dichotomy is pattern recognition of a word sign. Dualism connects word to its meaning by a logic. The complexity of meaning is realized when this one-to-one logic evolves into a one-to-all logic that admits no exceptions, and then into all-to-all logic that does not allow contradictions. In the human brain, which has achieved this logical evolution of intelligence enters into a self-reproducing phases. Now we can live as Homo sapiens. Pure intellectual curiosity is the key to get linguistic information in the past, and we have to establish receiving requirements, and we have to live in low noise environment. Conclusion: time to become Homo sapiens. So it is possible to correct errors in scientific concept. And we should develop collective human intelligence. And we should overcome xenophobia, which is an original sin of eusocial animal.